just like that, we're back. Welcome to the Racing Thoughts Podcast with your boy AeroGant, episode number 43. And on this show, I'm joined today by Sergeant Air Show. What's good, buddy?
I'm good.
See the way I did that? I hit them with a just like that. We're back because they don't know the last time we was there. They just know the last show they watched, and if they just went to the next show, we back.
It's like, oh shit.
How's it going, brother?
Good, bro. What's going on with you, man?
Hey. Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing
but to do it.
To it, but to do it. Hey, you see my little, got the little b-boy thing going on right now. Like I'm in an early '90s video.
If you got to tell people you got a b-boy thing going on, it's not really a b-boy. You should let people tell you. It's like the whole exercise thing, losing weight thing. If you got to tell people you exercising, then it really is not getting the results that you looked for already. They'll tell you when they see the results.
But that was like for the people that are listening and not watching.
But you ain't even give me I could have went there. I could have been like, okay, you kind of look like Spike Lee right now. This nigga got the Spike Lee Knicks outfit on. And see, you already messed me up because I was trying to get through a show without saying a certain word, but already.
Did you? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I did, Spike. I'm sorry. You got the Mookie outfit on.
Mookie.
We're going to get to it today. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Because I think I just heard some breaking news. Breaking news. I just saw this, so I wanted to jump right to it. Undisputed breakup. Oh, no. Shannon Sharpe's time with the Fox Sports 1 is coming to an end as a report from the New York Post revealed that the NFL Hall of Famer has reached an agreement to a buyout of his contract with the network. Sharpe was part of the Undisputed Sports Debate show alongside Skip Bayless since September 2016. And that's crazy.
That long.
What you mean?
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it lasted this long.
Give me your thoughts. First of all, do you watch Undisputed? Is it your go-to show?
It's not my go-to. I really don't have a go-to because I'm out the house before shit goes on. You know what I'm saying? I really can't watch it. So I'm just watching like YouTube clips or whatever the case may be throughout the day.
But that's usually what I catch.
Yeah. I mean, but come on, bro. The whole you don't know, you're really not a GOAT like Tom Brady type of shit. Come on, bro. Get that man. Come on, Skip. It was and Skip is hard to work with from what I hear and from what I read. That dude is really hard to work with.
You're hearing things people are telling you. Skip is hard to work with.
I got inside sources. Shit, bro. What are you talking about? I got my insiders. They be telling me shit.
Lil Wayne told you. Look, I don't watch none of these shows as they're being showed. I'm not tuning in on Monday at 7 a.m. or whatever. I think that comes on earlier. I don't need to watch it then. I only need to watch it when shit I want to hear about is in the news. So the Lakers or the Cowboys. I go either way. If Skip's talking about the Cowboys, we want to talk about it. I want to hear it. I'm going to listen. If talking about the Lakers, I'm going to listen to my boy, Shay. Yeah. So, but it's definitely my go-to over First Take.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't stand First Take.
Why can't you stand First Take? Is it the whole format now, or is it?
Nah. It's Stephen A. Smith.
Is Stephen A?
I
think I have a love-hate relationship with Stephen A. Smith. Sometimes he says some shit I agree with, and some other shit I'm like, bro, you're just retarded sometimes, dude.
Like, I'm more on the hate.
Huh?
He's with Stephen A. It's all for show, and I'm not. I want more substance than showmanship. Like, I didn't come to you to perform for me.
I know why you don't like him. I get it. I understand. It's the whole cowboy rhetoric that you don't like.
Oh no, that's terrible. It's horrible. There's nothing I need to see Stephen A. when the Cowboys lose, strutting with a cowboy hat on, talking shit. Because his teams lose too. I mean, the Knicks don't never win, so I don't want to hear it.
I mean, they won this year.
They ain't win shit.
They made it to the
They get to the
playoffs.
playoffs. Over half the league goes to the playoffs.
Mm, okay, over half the league.
Do the numbers, make the math.
You're
Math.
right. You're right. Math is
Over
math.
half the league goes to the playoffs.
Math
Going
is
to the
math.
playoffs in the NBA is not a big deal.
Math is math. And I mean,
They haven't won
and all this
my whole life. They ain't never won.
So where does Shay Shay go now?
Shay Shay was the bigger ticket on the show. Now it started with Skip. Skip was the big name draw. He brought in Shannon, but Shannon has eclipsed Skip. All you have to do is look at their podcast. Club Shay Shay is way bigger than what Skip's. I don't even know what Skip's podcast is called. Hold on.
I know it's bigger than Stephen A. Stephen A's just started.
Stephen A's is called what? No Mercy or some shit like that.
No, that's not. I think is it No Mercy? No, that's not it. That's not it. Stephen A.
Yeah,
is it? I don't think it is, bro.
Check. It's called the Skip Bayless Show. See, even the name is boring. Yeah, even the name. And then Stephen A's podcast is called Arrow is Always Right.
Okay. I don't think this is. I think you're wrong on this one, but it's called something crazy. It is shit. Where's it at? Motherfudger.
It's hard to find.
It really isn't. We're gonna find it right now. We're gonna find it right now. Right now. And
it's called No Mercy.
Is it called No Mercy?
Yeah. It's definitely called No Mercy.
Okay, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Club Shay Shay is bigger than both of them.
Well, people fuck with Shannon Sharpe. People don't fuck with Skip like that. So his guests are gonna be better. All it is Skip in a box talking. That's it. He don't got no friends. It's like I'm just talking.
You got a friend?
Who?
Lil Wayne is a friend.
Lil Wayne is paid to sing the intro. He's a worker.
Lil Wayne is his friend. He had Lil Wayne on First Take, and you brought Lil Wayne to Undisputed. That's his friend.
Lil Wayne is a feature. Lil Wayne gets a check. Let me see how much Lil Wayne charged for a feature for a verse.
But he's always on Undisputed with
he gets a platform. Who's going to Lil Wayne to talk sports but Skip Bayless? Like we don't need Wayne for that. So of course he's going there.
That's crazy, bro.
Again, we're talking about the end of apparent. Well, I don't think the end of Undisputed. Skip will find somebody else to.
Or will he have the same format as Stephen A? I hate that format.
The format with First Take is awful. Because I don't like who is it, the Mad Dog or Russo? One of them motherfuckers. I don't like half of them.
I like the he's like, stop.
I got kids. I got kids. I don't know. The on air light is on.
Hold on. JJ Redick, even like with JJ Redick, I like JJ Redick.
But I like how this is an audio podcast and you had to bring attention to that. It was all clear. It was like a work Zoom meeting.
No, it was a
put some clothes.
I heard the door open. It was like
hey, them Zoom meetings get crazy with background characters. I don't know who's gonna appear.
So does ESPN throw the bag at Shay Shay?
No. Shannon Sharpe he's got his own lane. He's got what he needs to do. I don't want him to take Club Shay Shay to cable television because it's raw as is. And I don't want to lose the essence of him sitting there drinking with whoever and them just talking shit and they able to say whatever they want to say. Unless you did it on I was going to say like HBO, but HBO messes up everybody's shit. So does Showtime. Look at Jesus and Mero. They lost their shit. Bomani, his show is trash on HBO.
I fucks with Matt Barnes and Stack.
That's it. That might be the only one.
I think in KG, I don't know. KG's is hit and miss.
Everybody got a goddamn podcast right now. Have you seen Podcast P?
That's with Oh boy,
Paul George.
Paul George. Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's
I
decent.
ain't watched that one. There's too many motherfuckers with podcasts.
Everybody, hey,
I mean, too many
there's room for
NBA,
everybody.
NBA
Calm down, Spike.
players. Why? There's
Hey,
always room for y'all over here.
put Mookie in the chat if you think Air Show look like Spike Lee right now.
So he stays on YouTube. Somebody got to throw a show at him, bro.
He's gonna get money either way, even if he stays on YouTube.
Yeah, he's gonna
Club
get
Shay
money.
Shay is because I think doesn't he film that in his house? Or he's got his own studio, so he's got his own he's got his own setup. He did it for he obviously has a move. Like, because I'm sure Fox Sports 1 threw the bag at him.
They had to throw the bag at him,
but they wouldn't throw the bag. He couldn't get a bigger bag than Skip.
Right.
So that was always going to be a problem. That's going to be an issue if you become the main draw. He blew up. Everybody goes to Shannon to see what Uncle Shannon's saying.
Right.
So what does he do? What does he do? If I'm Shannon Sharpe, what do I do? Where's the most money?
ESPN gotta have a bag.
Nah, but that's where people's careers go to. They can't be themselves. They got to be ESPN. They're behind the machine, and everybody ends up leaving, talking shit about their time at ESPN.
That is true. That you're absolutely right.
He's got to get on with somebody like Bill Simmons or something and do his Club Shay Shay there. Get on the Ringer or somebody and set his own terms and how he wants to work.
I mean,
and then he can always go back to like doing football and shit.
Right.
Anybody will have him in the studio. But now he's bigger than football. He's talking all sports.
Yeah, all sports. That's crazy, man.
Again, we're talking about Shannon Sharpe leaving Undisputed or not re-upping on his contract, choosing a path forward that doesn't involve sitting in front of Skip Bayless early in the morning every day.
Before your coffee.
You know, I don't hate Skip. Like, people be hating Skip. I don't hate Skip like that. To me, Skip Bayless is more entertaining than Stephen A. Smith.
Is he really?
I don't know. I'll listen to Skip. Stephen A. Smith is all performing.
I like the rhetoric between. I mean, when he brings like JJ Redick and shit like that, even with Pat Bev,
that's a person who knows what they're talking about, talking to Stephen A., who really does know what he's talking about, but he's being a character. He's a character. He doesn't talk like that. He's on TV. He's playing it up, but he's getting the bag. I ain't mad at him. PR Vegan said, "Is it beef with Skip or just waiting to do his own thing?" I think he's waiting to do his own thing. I think he saw the ceiling on Undisputed with Skip, because you're never gonna get a bigger bag than Skip, because Skip was like the god at Fox Sports 1. Wasn't nobody watching him until they bought him out. They get all the clicks. I think Fox Sports 1 get bigger clicks than First Take.
I mean, but what about I think it's like, maybe it has to do with a little bit of both.
Nah, ain't nobody fucking with the people Stephen A. talks to. It's one thing that
I'm talking about the beef with the beef between Skip and Shannon Sharpe.
I don't think it's beef. I think it's just, God damn, I'm annoyed. Like, every day I gotta go deal with this shit. If anything, Skip brought him in the game. I mean, Shannon was doing TV, but he wasn't Uncle Shannon. Like, he got to be himself on TV, and Skip allowed that to happen because he brought him in with him. So even if you do me that solid, I'm never gonna beef with you.
Never gonna beef with you.
I don't beef with my friends. That's not my move. That's not my bag. I don't beef with my friends.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
I try not to.
It could be. It might just be the whole. Yeah, you know what? We did this. I'm tired of hearing his mouth.
Nah, I don't think it's that. I think I've plateaued. Like, I'm gonna get a bag. As far as so you in the world of entertainment, you got an A and a B.
Right.
Skip started it. He was the A, clearly.
Absolutely.
Because this is his bag. This whole back and forth, talk that shit, his bag. Skip brought him over. He's the A. Shannon blows up. Everybody fucks with Uncle Shannon. Now Shannon, he's an A2 now.
Now he's an A. Yep.
If I'm an A and I can only get the B bag, it's time for me to do my own thing, especially if I already have it set up. He already has his own thing set up. We know where he's going to go. He's going to go to Club Shay Shay. Now, where he's going to take that, we don't know, but he already pays for his own production, his own studio. Everything is from him.
Yeah, somebody gonna throw the bag at him.
So he's already got it set up.
You're right. Somebody gonna throw the bag at him.
Well, good for him. That really makes it hard to watch First Take now.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna watch this. Anybody, I'm not sitting there to watch. There's not gonna be clips. Like I don't see.
It's football season anyway.
It's not football season. We're about to be in the dog days of summer, my guy. Like it's only baseball. Luckily, my Rangers are fantastic this year. We look amazing. So at least I have something to watch. But
right, that's what's up.
We a long way from football.
We know it's like 100. It's like 90 some days.
To what? Training camp?
To spring. Not spring. Fucking what you call it?
Training camp.
Training camp. Yeah.
Because the season don't start until 9/11, I think, this year. I think that first Thursday night game is 9/11. So we got a while, and I ain't trying to fast forward nothing.
I need shit to watch while we bullshit.
You got TV.
Ain't shit on TV now.
Man, okay. What's on TV? Damn, Ted Lasso just went off. I'm sad. My depression is about to set in.
Oh, here we go.
You don't know. Ted Lasso got me through some rough patches.
Maybe I'll maybe I'll try to start that over again.
Yeah, it's over. Season 3 is a wrap, and call it a series because they do that British TV thing, short seasons, short runs as far as shows go.
So it's over.
And Dilla said, take his ass over there with Cameron and Bass. He wouldn't get a word in, man. There's way too many pauses. Like you can't say a whole sentence without somebody saying pause. And you realize you done stepped into some shit. I guess pause for that if you got to.
Now you got to step in some shit.
Pause if you got to, but nah, Shannon, he's gonna interview people. People fuck with Shannon. I don't even think he needs
people
fuck a whole back and forth thing, and he doesn't have to get up in the morning anymore. He can say it how he wants to say it. Talk that shit. He in a beef with Kwame Brown right now, though.
Is he?
But it seems like every 8 months, Kwame Brown picks somebody, and he's like, "I'm beefing with you, and I'm about to live off you for a few months." And right now, you're living off of Shannon. All right, again, Racing Thoughts Podcast, episode number 43. Thank you for joining. I hope you're enjoying what you're hearing right now. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Maybe subscribe, throw a comment in there, notification bell, all that good things. But the subscriptions will really help us out because we've been gone for a while. We're out the algorithm. The algorithm really ain't fucking with us right now. So if you could help us, that would be great. And it's free. It's free to help me out. Man, I don't even ask for money.
It's free to like. It's free to subscribe.
Now you got to put that positive stuff forward. You do positive stuff for other people. Positive things will come back. Every person I talk to that's in some bullshit has pretty much been an asshole for the last 6 months. So that's how it goes. I try to just put out the positivity to the world. I try not to be negative.
Let's not be negative.
And we'll see where it takes me. We'll see how many likes we get. How many subscriptions. We'll see. We ain't gonna do all that, but so what is going on? Oh, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you rate us and review us, give us 5 stars because that would be helpful.
5. Like the Loonies. 5 on it. Oh, here we go.
What's happening? They roasting.
Why were you guys gone for so long? Come on, Dylan.
Calm down. You can't read the thing before the shit is up.
You know what?
You'll ask why were we gone so long? I think we went over this in the last one. Life was lifing. I was not motivated to do this shit at all for a portion of times. I had shit going on. And then something that falls to the back burner is real easy for the next week to be like, playoffs are on. Whatever's on. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So
Survivor.
That's what happens. It's just laziness, I guess.
Now we back.
We back though.
We back. We back. We gonna be back.
And whoever calls me, We do a show whenever you call me. It's a free show. If you ever want to do a free show, hit me up.
Hit us up.
Oh, look at David being sentimental. Putting
Oh,
that positivity out in the world. That's what I'm
don't
talking
worry,
about. See,
man.
that's what it is. It makes you giggle.
It'll make you feel all fuzzy inside.
Yeah, it's like,
I like
oh,
that. I fucks with Dilla, boy.
hey, for real, when somebody like your boys or something at the end of the phone call be like, hey man, I love you, man. Hey, I'm
Hey,
happy y'all doing good and stuff. You'd be like, damn, that's what I needed to hear. It can't always be shit talking.
man,
Sometimes you need to hear something good. Look out.
look at this.
See,
Look
throw
at
it around the world.
man.
Pass it
Good.
forward.
I feel
What's
good.
been going on since we was gone? My Lakers lost. That hurt.
That hurt. It did hurt.
It hurt a little bit.
I
I wasn't
mean,
ready for it.
I mean, it was a. I mean, they played. Denver is a team to be fucked with. They a team to be fucked with. No, come on. Let's as much as I didn't want them to win.
I didn't know where you were going with that. Like it was like your battery died for a quick second.
I didn't want them to win. I mean, because looking at Jokic, he's not.
See, that's bad when you a two-time MVP and motherfuckers don't know how to say your name.
They don't
You
get
can't even say
no
his name.
respect.
No, I do. Joker's for real.
I mean,
Joker was killing us.
Was he?
Jamal Murray was real. Yeah, he was. Yeah, got every offensive rebound they needed. Jamal Murray, we couldn't stop him. Had we been able to find a way. But we were so far away from it. I mean, once you get swept, you can't be like, if this happened. Nah, you needed if to happen 4 more games. So wasn't shit going right. It's terrible.
I mean, they roll. I mean, they did not miss. They didn't miss shit. Everything they threw up, it was going in. Everything. Everything. They was throwing up shit. Fucking
Next year we'll be back.
Really?
We'll be back. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. We'll figure out what to do. We'll get back to it. Okay. So the NBA finals are set. We've got the Miami Heat going against the Denver Nuggets. The Cinderella Miami Heat, who started as a play-in team, ended as an 8th seed, took Boston's heart, and then they got their heart took for 3 games in a row, especially that game 6, which was crazy. But they end up pulling it out in Boston. Denver's been waiting forever. Their knees is probably sore right now. They ain't did no real workouts in a minute. But the NBA finals start tomorrow night. So do you want to go game 1 predictions or we can go game 1 predictions first. Who do you got game 1 games in Denver?
I got Denver game 1. Of course, Joker triple-double.
Just book it. See, that's how good the Joker is. Which, if the Joker wins a finals and wins a finals MVP, like we got to talk about the Joker way different. And I'm not ready to have them conversations.
I'm not either.
I would much rather have the conversations like, God damn, Jimmy Butler really, he goes to another place. He brings his team on his back. He has something about him that galvanizes the troops. Brings these rando players who look like they fresh off the street.
They are
undrafted motherfuckers.
Undrafted.
And he just
motherfuckers.
He's got heart for everybody.
I'm surprised.
And that's hold on. That's a much better story to me. Not a much better story, but a story I'm more ready to tell than damn, the Joker is what? Top 5 centers of all time right now? Like, because that's where we're gonna have to go if he wins the finals and a finals MVP. Because the people he can't leapfrog right now is Elijah Wan, Shaq, Chamberlain, Kareem, and Bill Russell. Yeah. So he can't jump them right now, but he'd be right there. He'd jump. I guess if you're calling Tim Duncan a power forward, which I guess he wants to be called, we don't have to worry about him. But he jumps everybody else. He jumps Ewing, Robinson. Like, he's right there. And I'm not ready to have them conversations because I wasn't ready to have the conversation for a second MVP last year.
I mean, the NBA ain't ready to have that conversation about him yet. I mean, they picked him last in the fucking All-Star game. They picked him last. They picked that man last.
I can't get over the fact that he makes like YMCA moves. Like he's got to like that's got to get on your nerves, and then he's just throwing up bullshit, and you can't stop it.
I
He
mean,
can't jump, he can't move.
can't move, but he be moving. He be moving. Like it's like that nigga's moving.
All right, so game one. Who you said you got Denver? Game one for me. I'm going Denver in a rout, but they could steal it. Miami could steal it, but I seen Jimmy Butler hurt his ankle in Game 7, and I think it might be a little tender. And they've just been playing out of their mind. All right, so I got Denver. Tay Dilla says he's going Denver. PRV and asking, can we bet against the momentum? That's the only thing. If Miami, I have Miami still in the game, it would be game one under normal circumstances. And these motherfuckers haven't played in over a week.
Yeah.
But it's in Denver, so you have the altitude, you got the thin air, you've got
that plays a that
Miami out of gas.
That plays a whole part.
So I got Denver, but damn, this is a weird finals to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird ass finals to watch because even in game one, even game two, the Lakers was like, I'm not running up and down this fucking court. Fuck that. They was, I can't do it. That's exactly what's gonna happen to the Heat. They're that altitude, unless they're there right now, what it takes 48 hours for you to get adjusted to the altitude. I don't know.
I was in Denver earlier this year, and I never got adjusted to the altitude. I was huffing and puffing. I couldn't even figure out. I'm like, God damn. I was like, oh yeah, forgot. We up there.
We up there.
Where black people don't belong. Like black people should never be up that high.
I don't know. I don't see.
Except for the mountain. Who M'Baku? He's the mountain tribe, right? M'Baku could probably figure it out. Oh yeah, you don't watch Marvel.
Yeah.
Black Panther, M'Baku, you ain't even do it for the culture.
I did do it for the culture. I didn't
Damn, Spike.
I did do it. I you know what? I didn't know his name. I know what you're talking about.
That's called.
Yeah, I know his
name. That sounded racist, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was wild. Like we need a pause for racist shit. Like if you say something racist, it needs its own pause. Yeah. You can't do the monkey sounds. If we wanted to do that, we'd get all the money. Like if you do a podcast where you hate black people and you happen to be black, they will give you lots of money.
I can't do that.
I got integrity.
I love y'all.
It ain't even them. I just can't do it to myself. Wouldn't feel right.
I mean, yeah. I ain't got no.
Wouldn't feel right. So I'm rolling. Like I said, I'm rolling with Denver in the series. However, you know what's weird? A team from LA, a Western Conference team from LA, Texas, and not LA, I'm sorry, California, Texas, and who else are the only teams to win a finals. Yeah. So if you think back, it's California and Texas. Because you got all the Lakers, Warriors, Rockets, Spurs. They're the only ones that win. Nobody from the West that ain't in Texas and California wins.
That's.
I'm trying to think of who the last one was.
That's bananas. No, you're right. You're right.
I gotta pull it up now.
That is bananas. That's hella crazy. I didn't even think like that.
Which means it's all bad for Denver.
Nah, we ain't gonna. I mean, come on now. I mean,
because in the East, anybody can win. But if you're a Western Conference team, you have to be from California or Texas. And I'm gonna tell you, okay, these are all the West winners: Golden State, LA, Golden State, San Antonio, Dallas, LA, San Antonio, Lakers, San Antonio, Houston, Lakers. Like we all the way back in the 80s right now.
That's crazy.
Lakers 82, Lakers 80. The Portland Trailblazers.
Did they win?
And no, I'm sorry, the Seattle Supersonics in 1979. So since 1980, every Western Conference winner has either been from Texas or California.
That's crazy. Well, break that streak.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild. Look at that. Going
I'm
to
going for the Heat though. To me, I like the Jimmy Butler story again because I'm not ready to tell that Joker story. I ain't ready to sit the kids on my lap and let me tell you about a great center name.
Joker. Jokic.
Jokic.
Here's his man at 14 years old.
Let me tell you. Now there's some people who are dying to tell this story.
Oh hell yeah!
But I just ain't one of them. I ain't ready to tell that tale.
Man.
PR Vegan did the math for me. I appreciate you, PR Vegan. 43 years.
Damn.
He must have been born in 1980. You can't tell. But that's crazy, right? All right. So it's gonna be Miami.
I don't know.
I'm basing it off of history. History tells me.
I don't know.
And the story. I'm rolling with Jimmy Butler, Michael Jordan's son.
I mean, I would with MJ too, but you know.
Michael Jordan's son. Definitely Michael Jordan's son.
I mean, I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm saying Denver in 6.
I'm going with history. Going like my man PR Vegan says, damn near half a century.
It's damn near half a century.
Shit's older than time to me.
Bro, they be whooping everybody's ass, bro.
Who that?
Denver.
They ain't whoop
everybody's ass.
Yeah,
they be beating everybody's ass, bro.
They've never won. And until you win, you gotta win.
Okay, all right.
And unless you're moving Denver to somewhere in California or somewhere in Texas, unless you swapping out Austin for Denver or swapping out San Luis Obispo for Denver, I'm going with Miami.
We're swapping out Eureka right there on the border.
Eureka. They need a team. The Eureka Nuggets.
Eureka Nuggets. I like it.
All right.
I like it.
So I got Denver, and I'm gonna say Denver. No, I don't. No, I don't. Damn, how strong was that beer? I got Miami. I guess 6, right? I don't think.
So you thinking?
But Miami can win on the road, though. See, that's the cold part of.
You saying that they're not going to win? Okay, I don't.
Don't tell me what's not going to happen.
They're not going to win in Denver. The Miami Beach Boys.
I'm a basketball almanac to you. Like when we talking this basketball game, I'm the source. You go with what I say.
They ain't gonna be able to brief.
They ain't gonna be able to brief. They got that thing. They got that it factor.
I mean, I see the it factor. I see that. I see
playoff Jimmy.
I see playoff Jimmy. I see him. But we talking about Mother Nature. We talking about Mother Nature. Mother Nature and the altitude.
Nah, people have been winning in Denver forever. That's why Denver's never won a championship.
I mean, you have Mutombo.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds racist. Like I said, we need the pause button.
You had Mutombo, you had Jalen Rose, you had Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
You're about to get us canceled.
I love Mahmoud.
There you go. Okay. All right. Did you watch the doc on him on Showtime?
I didn't watch the whole thing yet. No, I didn't watch the whole thing. Watch some of it.
Check that out. Oh shit! Didn't the American Gladiators shit on ESPN come on? I got it. All right. That's what I'm doing right now. We might have to end the show because as a child, as a youngster.
So
who's your favorite American Gladiator?
I didn't have a favorite. I didn't have a favorite one. I just like watching it.
Oh, you wilding.
But I found out last night. I don't know if I'm gonna ruin it for you. But
hold on. Wait. Are you saying something that happened on American Gladiator?
No,
you can't ruin nothing. I know.
Okay, so Saber was a straight blood. They took him.
Yeah, he was from the hood. Yeah.
They took that man off the streets. He was a straight blood.
They had to fulfill the position of the black gladiator because Gemini, the OG gladiator,
right,
who looked like everybody uncle, I think he left because he wasn't getting paid enough or something, so they had to bring in a new black guy.
Yeah, I was just watching. I didn't know that man was a straight. I found out. I was like, this man was a straight blood. Just hey, they went to Compton. Hey, we need you right there. Come here. You want to
No,
be
he had to play football or something.
nah?
There was some athletic about that. Nah,
That
he played
man was
football.
was playing in a concrete jungle of Compton,
No,
blood
see
territory.
that sounds racist.
What do you mean? Ain't when
I
other
don't know.
races look racist.
I
Actually,
don't
it all right.
know. Well, that's definitely on the list. You said there ain't nothing on TV. That's definitely on my list of things to be peeping. What else am I watching? Power's over. Thank God. Horrible show.
Whoa, no. I think
Terrible.
it was way better. It was way
What?
better this season.
No, it wasn't.
Way better this season.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. The
Way
writing is
better.
horrible. The writing is horrible. Who wrote this shit?
God, way better. And then
Are you froze? Am I froze? Are you froze? Am I froze? Who's froze, y'all? Hit the chat. It's you. Time out. Would you kick something? Looks like air show's having technical difficulties as always. Would you kick the cord? Put your headphones on. And there he goes. All right. Well, while we wait for Air Show to figure out his life, again, we are waiting for the American Gladiators documentary on ESPN. I think it's a 30 for 30. One of my favorite shows as a child growing up. I think it came on late night in the summertime, so I would always be up uh, watching some boldly built women and some clearly on steroids males as they beat the hell out of regular people. Air show. All right. Chat, anybody watch American Gladiators? If you did, who was your favorite gladiator? Again, I think in the early days, mine was definitely Gemini and probably Blaze with the braid. Blaze always had vacation braids, like she was about to go to Cabo or something. I think Zap was the blonde chick. I don't know if I messed with Zap heavy. They just said time out. I don't know what he's talking about. Daydell, I know you used to watch American Gladiators, or maybe not. You had the black box. You could see all the scrambled channels, the Pornhub of its time. Other than that, on TV, it's a sad day. Ted Lasso's over, so I have to fill my time and watch. I think I'm watching what Dave. Dave is pretty good. What else? Nothing on HBO right now. Successions went over. There ain't too many black people shows on right now, so it's hard out here. They'll say Blaze all day. Something about Blaze, man. Something about them. She didn't look like the rest of the gladiators. She had the slim body, the little leotard on. I never saw her overpower anybody. I think her best competition was the assault. I think where they get to shoot the gun at people. I don't know if that's racist or not, but the air show's checking in. And then later in the time, what I like, Nitro. He was a fan favorite. And then I think that's when it went off, and I watched the knockoff American Gladiators. I can't remember what it was called, Battle Dome or something. It had Terry Crews was on there as a gladiator, I guess, named T Money. And if you remember that, your childhood was as good as mine. Hold on, checking in. Hold on, we got Air Show calling in. Our first caller.
Hello?
Sir, where are you at?
Nigga, this shit.
Oh no, we still on,
Fire, nigga.
we're still online. You said it's on fire?
No, one of my outlets. Bro, all I heard was.
Are you good?
I'm good, bro.
Dale says American Gladiators was hardcore. That was about as much skin as we was gonna see on TV. Nah, Dave Dilla, don't front. You had the black box. You had the chip or whatever it was called. You could watch the Spice Channel unscrambled. No issues. You can't hear?
I can hear you.
Nah, are we not on? I think Dave Dilla said we froze. I think I'm on. You have it together, sir? I can sit in the fire truck.
Huh?
Because I can go over this list.
No, I'm just give me a second. Give me a second.
Am I froze? Put in the chat if I'm froze. Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Am I frozen? Okay. They said I'm good. No fires over here. No. What else is going on? LeBron James. I guess he's. No, we're doing that. You go. I'm hanging up on you. Nah, thank you. You got to call in. If you're gonna call in, you got to be like a long time listener, first time caller. Nah, we're using our call screening software, and we're gonna screen you out. All right, LeBron James. After this loss by the Lakers, what do we think his future holds? He's hinting, dropping little breadcrumbs as far as Jay-Z rap lyrics that he may retire. Do we think he's going to retire? Drop it in chat if you think he's going to retire. I don't think so. I think there's no way he played that well this season and just ran out of gas at the end because the back to back, or not back to backs, the every other night games in the playoffs. I think that got him tired, and he did like all of us do when we're tired, just say fuck it. But Bronny is right on the heels of becoming a Orlando Magic point guard. So I truly believe he will play 2 more seasons. His last season will be playing with Bronny, probably in Oklahoma City or Orlando. Not Oklahoma City, because they're actually fairly good. Maybe Houston, even though that would be weird. They got way too many players with egos. I can't see that really working with a third, 41-year-old LeBron James. So I'm thinking Orlando, maybe Charlotte. I don't know. But definitely not retiring. This is just some old man shit. My knees hurt. My feet hurt. My ego hurts. And I'm going to hang it up. What say you? Let me know. You think if LeBron's tapping out, and if he does, what's next? Ownership is a Vegas team coming. Seattle, maybe. Oh, here she'll call him back. Airshow House might be on fire, yo. And we're not insured over here at the. We might. Oh, I almost said the wrong podcast. That would have been crazy. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. One thing I hope LeBron doesn't do, if he does retire, just stop acting, bro. I don't know if you saw House Party reboot. Terrible. Space Jam. Offensive. Offensive how bad Space Jam was. PR Vegan says, maybe retire for a season, then come back when Bronny gets drafted. I don't know. I think if you sit down, you don't get back up. It's like when you were a little kid, your mom told you if you come in the house, you ain't going back out. His body is his mama. If he sits down too long, there ain't no revving it back up. Not even to play with Bronny. But we'll see. And then, okay, if he does do the retire for a couple seasons, like, then the Mike comparisons will get crazy. You know, Mike came back, he was dominant when he retired and shit like that. But the Mike comparisons are already out of hand, and I don't know why LeBron has to go and be his own PR vehicle as far as trying to get people to believe he's the best. I don't remember Michael Jordan ever running around trying to tell people he was the best. It was just known and assumed after a set amount of time. But we'll see. Hey, welcome back to the show. Everything all right over there?
Hey,
Ladies,
how you doing?
I don't know. Are you good?
I'm good now.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
I had a minor setback.
Thought your ankles got on fire.
Yeah.
We're going over the LeBron James conundrum and possibilities on what he might do after he's doing all this hinting through Jay-Z lyrics, which just shows his age. Like, these kids don't even fuck with Jay-Z like that, which is crazy to me. But as far as these kids in the league, do not fuck with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is like so much out of their spectrum of what they listen to. You telling me Ja Morant listens to Jay-Z?
Ja Morant don't listen to Jay-Z. I listen to NBA YoungBoy.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. And that's the majority of the league now. They don't fuck with Jay-Z. So LeBron tweeting and Jay-Z lyrics are going over people's heads. It's really taking like ESPN old heads to decipher where this nigga's getting this from.
I mean,
your mic sounds terrible. Don't make that face. I don't know why you're making that face. Don't make that.
I don't think that, bro.
You don't think what?
I mean,
there you go.
He might be on some Aaron Rodgers shit.
Hold on. What are you arguing?
I mean,
what are you saying you don't believe?
Ronnie, he's not about to retire.
Okay, that was not what we were talking about.
You're talking about how. Okay, so we went off. We all right. So you're talking about how the NBA doesn't, or these young cats don't listen to Jay-Z, correct?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But how can you say that when we know Jay-Z is relevant in the league
to like, the older players?
to older players, like, I mean, what's the average of old?
Okay, you know how you're washed up, right?
I'm not washed up, but okay.
No, you know what I mean.
I'm not washed up.
You're pretty washed, okay? Like, okay, I'm washed up too. It's not a diss. we are of age of where Jay-Z is relevant to us. But have you been looking at these lists of how people rate rappers now? Jay-Z, people say they don't even fuck with Jay-Z. People are saying people don't even fuck with Jay-Z because Jay-Z, as far as his age is going, is like us listening to fucking Curtis Blow. Like Curtis Blow was never a nigga. We was like, yo, we knew who Curtis Blow was, but that nigga wasn't bebopping and we wasn't hit. That wasn't our shit.
But bro,
And just like that,
we was 6.
no nigga. You're washed up. See, what you're not understanding is you're washed up. If you take the years between us and Curtis Blow, that's the years between the young niggas and Jay-Z.
Nigga, I wasn't listening to These Are the Breaks.
My point. You're making my point. Now just roll with me.
I can't roll with you on that.
You don't have a reason to. Okay. Make a clear defense then.
I mean, because you're saying that to these young kids.
Now you're just repeating what I said. Make your argument.
John Morant's. No, what I'm saying is I'm going back. You're saying to the John Morant's, to the Zions, to that Jay-Z is not relevant. I find that hard to believe.
When was Jay-Z's last relevant album? I'll tell you. It was 444. And you know what he was talking about in 444? Old nigga raps. Okay. So what you need to do is go back before that to the album previous to that. And what was that? Magna Carta Holy Grail. And that was still too old for these things. I'm telling you, you are in a generation. Jay-Z's what, 50 something?
50 something.
What I'm telling you, okay, so these kids in the league are 21 years old, bro. 22, 23, 24. Even if you're 25, come on, bro. Do the math. Make the math.
Okay, I'm about to make the
when
math.
Jay-Z, okay, Jay-Z's best years.
So
were what? Blueprint, Black Album, and then he retired for what, 3 years? Okay, so if you say Blueprint, Black Album, that's 2001. These kids weren't even born.
So we're not listening. So they're not listening to Tupac either.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Bro, you're old, bro. You're saying it like you don't understand. You're out the game, my guy. Your ears aren't to the street.
I'm going to AAU. I'm going to AAU games, and there's young cats. Let's say 13, 14 years old. They know who Jay-Z is. They know who.
I didn't say they didn't know who he was. Again, you're not listening.
No, I'm saying you're saying relevant. Like they don't listen to this dude.
They look at Jay-Z as Jay-Z the mogul, the rap's billionaire. I don't care. Look, but you're not backing it up. What I need, okay, see, we go back and forth.
Telling me no.
We go back and forth, right? And I say why something is, and you say I don't see it like that. But you're not giving any defense. You're just saying what I'm saying.
I'm going to games and I'm hearing Jay-Z.
You know what? You know what it feels like with me right now. It feels like, and don't take this wrong. It feels like I'm arguing with an old nigga like about what's going on in the game. And he's like, you telling me the kids ain't knowing nothing about Tupac? Bruh, Tupac was, some of the kids' moms is younger or were born after Tupac died. Like, bro, I need you to make it make sense to me. These are rappers who were important to you, and they will always be, which is what music is. But you're not listening to NBA Youngboy. Tell me you are.
No, I'm not listening.
Exactly.
But there's other motherfuckers I'm listening to.
You forget that like a few years ago, people were talking about XXXTentacion being the biggest rapper ever, like bigger than Tupac. That was an argument them kids were making, and that was like 5 years ago. So another generation out the game, and you're the way kids listen to hip hop. You get a small amount of time where you listen to new music, where you go back and listen to what the new kids is doing. it's probably once every 20 years. And then once you get out of that 20 years, you're not listening to new niggas. You're listening to yo niggas. And the yo niggas is yo niggas forever. It's the reason why E40 has a fan base. Like his niggas are gonna be his niggas forever. They're gonna be 70 in the clubs doing their thing. But nobody's going back and
don't
trying to find out what the new niggas is doing.
I'm listening to
Jay-Z is out of the game.
I'm listening like to the Rod Waves. I'm listening to like you
put them on your playlist, but you don't feel them. That you would never say that one of them are better than Jay-Z or Tupac. But these kids, to them, that is what it is. They don't care about Jay-Z like you do.
Okay, but okay, so that's saying also, I mean, let's go to the basketball side of it then. Some of these
I don't know what you're about to say.
Some of these motherfuckers saying that Jordan's not relevant. That they give a fuck about Jordan. Jordan's an NBA, he's an owner.
Well, no, so you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. First of all, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because basketball, you can look at in terms of history, right? So history is always going to be history, but hip hop you listen to in terms of what's hot now. I've seen stuff online where they're like, Jay-Z never was the hottest rapper in the game at one point.
They say that they can say that about Jordan. They say that about Jordan now, or even AI.
Stop. All right, listen.
Yeah, I got you frazzled and razzled.
You don't have me frazzled and razzled. You got me
frustrated. Let's go.
I mean, not because you're making good points or anything, just because you're talking, just because you're saying words. That's it. That's all it is. Listen.
I'm listening.
Okay, so what you just said was even if you said what you said, you're trying to really make my point. That the kids these days don't care about what happened before, they care about what's happening now. And you've always heard it. People were like, after Jordan, people were like, well, Kobe Bryant was my Michael Jordan, right? So they still rank him in terms of what he was. And now younger kids are saying, well, LeBron is my Michael Jordan, right? So you're only going to go as far as your era. Especially now with social media and the way people talk and debate and everything is a fucking bait of who was the best, who did this, who was that. Look, tell a young person, tell any NBA rookie this year to make their top 5 rapper list of all time. And Jay-Z won't even be in the top 5. And that's guaranteed.
We just started a poll.
Now you can listen to your playlist and you can listen to your Rod Wave guy, but you're not ranking him. You're not like Rod Wave's great. Rod Wave has people that think he is the greatest of all time.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Okay, so again,
he has his festival followers too that are going to
and none of them are saying Tupac is the greatest rapper of all time. They're definitely putting Rod Wave above him. Because especially if he was born out, I mean, none of these kids listen to that shit. They don't feel it. And even if you did listen to it, you would say that sounds like old hip hop. Like if I put Tupac on for my daughter, she's gonna say that sounds like old hip hop, which it does. It was made in the mid 90s. He never had a chance to keep going and update what he was saying in his sound. Even if you listen to Tupac's shit from like 92, you say that's real old hip hop. I'm
okay. I'm tracking.
So I don't. It's not what you believe, because what you believe is your feelings, and what your feelings are is Tupac's number 1, which I feel you. But like I said, nigga, you're washed up. So it's not what you believe. Facts is facts. Now your list is your list, and that's the part that people can't get to understand. That your list is your list. You can't make my list be your list. But you damn sure your list ain't even close to what a young player's list is. That ain't happening. Jay-Z's not relevant as far as music to the NBA young crowd.
I'm going to beg to differ. I'm gonna say
you can beg to differ, but I want one thought that comes through your brain of why that is, or something that you've seen, or something that you've heard.
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, my inside sources are not telling me.
Your inside. So see, this is why we can't have a real conversation, because I think you're too proud to admit when you just don't have a good point.
I mean, what I'm saying is, I guarantee at least I'm gonna say, let's say like 30%.
Don't say a number or anything without having a reason of why you're saying it, because
Well,
that's where we part ways on this whole topic.
We're gonna.
I need a reason. Give me a reason.
We're not gonna have to part ways on it,
because everything I've said it's this way, and it's this way because of this. And if you look at this, you'll see this and this and this. But for you, is I beg to differ. I feel like this, but that's a feeling. That feelings don't mean shit.
You don't have stats. You didn't come with stats. You got stats on this?
Again, you're arguing why you're not arguing any facts of your own. You're not bringing anything. You feel a way. But I told you why you feel that way. You feel that way because you're old.
You washed up.
Yes. Don't take it personal. I'm washed up too. But you gotta know. You gotta know when you're washed up.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my research on this, because
I do your research.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm about to do some research on this to see how many.
Hey Dilla, what's facts? What's facts? Is anything air show?
He's saying I'm facts.
You haven't made any statement. You're just saying I don't agree.
I'm facts.
Oh, boy.
All you gotta do is not facts.
Ooh, woo-wee.
They ain't saying they can't hear me. Am I?
Who said they can't hear you?
Okay.
I mean, you sound terrible. You're making terrible points, but I mean, I can hear you. I can hear these terribleness. I can hear all of it.
Here we go. These terrible takes. These terrible
takes.
Hip hop takes on NBA YoungBoy and Tupac or Jay-Z.
Do you think Tupac's relevant in hip hop right now?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
based on what?
I don't think he's relevant. I mean, because
I don't think the kids are right.
The kids are not. Okay. I mean, kids are not. Oh, let's go slap this Tupac. I mean, and then if we are going to go down this road, so
the road is already there. All you got to do is walk down it. Right?
So
the road is laid
out here that plays old school hip hop, right? And you would think that all in the 90s, all we listened to was fucking Eminem.
Here's the problem with what you just said. You said, this is how I know you're washed up. You said there's a radio station that plays such and such and such. Nobody listens to the radio anymore.
People listen to the radio somewhere. I don't listen to it, but you got to understand.
You are out of the man.
They listen to the radio when you get in your car. Some people are like, you know what? I want to listen to the radio. I want to hear some radio talk. You got to understand. Okay.
All right. So, look, I can't. You cannot just make bad takes for the point of making bad takes. You're not going to say radio is alive. Like radio is booming right now. Everybody's listening to the radio. It's just not true.
In my babysitting profession, that's all they have is a radio. That pick up radio stations.
You're washed. I don't know what to tell you. You need to come to grips with your washness.
No.
All right, bro. All right. We can't talk about this because I can't. This is like talking
to radio. And the reason why I know this, because all they play on the radio is the same motherfucking 5 fucking songs.
And you know why people don't listen to the radio? Because they play the same 5 songs, and everybody has any song they want in their phone.
True, but when
now of course the radio is still on. That don't mean nobody's listening.
Oh, right. I mean, if it's on, you're listening because that's all you hear.
Nope, bruh, you sound crazy right now.
I don't sound crazy.
You are acting like this is the 90s. You are the old nigga, bro. I am arguing with the old nigga. I can't believe it.
He said I'm arguing with the old ninja.
I can't right now.
Oh man.
All right, let's get to some shit because you too old. You too old to talk about. I can't talk about music with you anymore
Why can't you?
because
You're listening to NBA YoungBoy? Are you the old nigga?
no, I told you I'm washed up, but I told you why the league is the way it is. They're kids. You are old. You have kids older than niggas in the league. Like, what are you talking about?
You have kids older than.
You've
Maybe
literally seen people come up. You remember when LeBron James was a kid, and now he's the oldest in the league.
Yeah.
You saw his whole career. You saw all of hip hop change.
I did.
LeBron James came in the league. CDs were still a thing.
Wow.
Bro, it passes fast, and apparently you didn't see it. You passed you by, you didn't even notice. You was like,
No,
what?
I'm not.
Nah, bro, you've already you've made enough terrible takes. We're not.
No, maybe I'm just, I'm just not up on the whole. I mean, yeah,
what the
NBA
kids are listening to, and that is my point. You are not up on what the kids are listening to.
I am. I just don't fuck with NBA YoungBoy like that. But like the little Dirks, the fucking the fucking shit.
Oh, you sounding old right now. What you call about the little, what's his name?
the Mozzies, I'm listening to them.
You know Mozzie's over 30, right? Come on.
Oh, now it's an age preference.
No. But if you're gonna act like Mozzie's young, you are old. That's what I'm saying. If you're
right, some of these fools get in the game and are hella old. They have to do that persona of that they're young when they're really actually 30.
And you old enough to figure that out. I'm saying. Right.
I can't believe
you.
Can't believe you right now.
I be killing you, man. You got me feeling like Shannon in this bitch. You know? Looking for greener pastures. What are we talking about here?
Oh, here we go.
All right. So I wanted to do a list. I wanted to do a top 10. And we're gonna do top 10 rappers turn actors. Now, while this is a good topic for you, is because all the washed up niggas is on this list. If you are washed up in rap, you can change your trajectory and go do something else. And all these rappers have.
This motherfucker.
So your list should be gold. All right, so we're gonna do what are we? Let's do top 5, and we'll go back and forth, I guess. No, you do your list first because I want to hear how silly it gets, and then you can do an honorable mention. Yeah. I know your list gonna have some nonsense on it.
It ain't gonna have no nonsense.
But your list is your list. It's gonna be silly as shit, but it'll be yours.
Man,
it's yours.
I guarantee at least 2 motherfuckers is on this list that is on your list.
Oh, you want to do crossover?
We could do whatever. But I guarantee.
Do you want to go back and forth, or do you want to do your 5 and then all right? So we'll do an honorable mention first.
We're gonna do honorable mention first.
Let me pull up my list of all these rappers. My list still gonna be better than yours. I got a good list. Matter of fact, there won't be crossover because I'll see where you're going, and I'll turn another way, turn down a better street.
Oh, so that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna maybe go first and one up.
No, just so we don't have the same. Unless there's gonna be some that are same. There's some clear same people on this list, and if you going. I can't wait to see these old niggas on your list, bro.
I can't stand you, what?
Nah, but this is cut for you.
Because you know I got old niggas on my list.
This is the time. This is your time to shine. This is where all the old niggas will live.
This is fucked up.
All right, go with your honorable mention.
I don't have an honorable mention. I didn't put out an honorable mention. I just got
come up with one. You ain't got you don't got 6 actors. There's a million of them.
There is a million of them, but I ain't got 6. I got 5. I'll give you number 5.
Give me number 5.
Number 5, because he's been in the game so long. Ice-T. Law and Order. Mr. Pusher.
You watch Law and Order? You watch Law and Order?
I watched a couple episodes of Law and Order.
You know why you watch Law and Order? Because you are old ass nigga. That is the quintessential old people show.
Are you saying that he didn't make your list?
I see he's on the. I see he's on the list. He's on a list. I mean,
Okay, so you watch.
nah, I didn't put him on my list though because Ice-T has been on Law and Order for over what 25 years?
Nah, it's been
20
longer than
years?
that. It's longer.
Nah,
than
it
that,
ain't
bro.
been longer than 25.
That nigga is.
Yeah, I think he's like around 23 years on Law and Order,
Let's go look.
which automatically takes him out of my list. So he's not on my list because he did the same thing for 23 years, and they never really let Ice-T cook on Law and Order. Like he pops in, says something, pops out, but he don't really got like storylines. Like he don't really got nothing really going on. But for 23 years, he's got that check. Can't be mad at that. Going all the way back to New Jack City. That's when I thought Ice-T was gonna take off, but then you go back to like Breaking.
You got Breaking. 24 years. 23 years.
23.
23.
Okay, don't argue with me. I am the Abbott on this motherfucker. I am
The Abbott.
yeah.
The Abbott.
If I say it, it happened.
23 years. Okay.
I know a
So you
lot
talk
of
about-
shit, a little bit of shit about a lot of shit.
So are you talking about? Okay, you talking about young niggas? You want young niggas younger than Ice-T?
No, I don't want nobody younger than nothing. I'm saying Ice-T's a hell of a rapper turned actor, but for the reason that this nigga stayed on the same show for 23 years and we don't get to see him do nothing else. Oh, surviving the game. That's a slept on, but that was early in the game. That was before the 23 years. That nigga got comfortable.
Yeah, surviving. Yeah.
He found him a 9 to 5 and was like, I ain't never leaving. I'm getting my pension. I'm getting the Rolex.
What was the other one where his they burnt his brother?
Oh, that was what was that? That was the project. They
Trespass.
were in the projects.
Trespass.
God. There you go. It's a
Trespass.
good Ice-T movie, but you know what that was before? Law and Order SVU. My nigga is comfortable. Comfortable. They did said Ice-T been in hella movies, which is a fact. Which is a fact. All before Law and Order. He's like, nah, Coco's accustomed to a certain life. She don't like me going on the weekends. You know, it pretty much works out. We don't like to go on location.
We still working in New York.
They don't be letting Ice-T cook though on the show.
I mean, he getting that check. They let him do something. Shit.
Getting his check, but he don't never really have no storylines.
Shit, they let him do something. All right, so
I'm gonna jump to Day Dilla. Day Dilla threw some. We'll go back to Day Dilla.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to
colors. That's true.
Colors.
No, colors. He wasn't in.
He
colors.
wasn't colors.
He was not in colors.
He was in colors.
It was just a song.
Oh, he had the song. Nigga, you remember Colors because of Ice-T.
He was that's only. I am a nightmare walking.
What man said Ice-T has one voice inflection, which is why they don't let him cook.
He wasn't.
He always comes in and he tells what he sees and then he leaves. They made him cut his ponytail for that shit. I'm telling you, it's all Coco. Coco is a customer.
Coco made him.
She don't like to leave. Like she don't want him gone on the weekends. He's old. Like he's in an old relationship. Could you imagine leaving your house for long periods of time?
Bro, did you hear? This is totally off the subject.
Don't be totally. We got a list. I'm trying.
Hey, but just listen. So we talking about old niggas, okay? Fucking.
Tell me what you did.
Oh no, Al Pacino.
Oh yeah, Al Pacino, 82, about to have a baby. Keep it popping.
Baby. Well, he about to drop a baby. He dropped some babies in somebody, and they about to drop a baby
with a 28-year-old.
Yeah, with
people
a 28
now going crazy. That poor baby. Poor baby. You don't want to be a baby and scared of your pops. Like you know how you get like scared of real old people. Like
I mean,
like,
how 5?
Huh?
5?
You said what?
5?
Oh, until okay, say the baby lives. I mean, not the baby. Say he lives. I feel sorry for baby mom. She's gonna have to change 2 diapers. It's crazy.
She is gonna have to change like 2 diapers.
But ain't nobody trying to go where the old guy is. He ain't even wearing pants. Like old people don't wear pants.
He wearing sweats.
Nah, not when he's in the house.
Right?
Somebody, I don't know how that happened. Nah, man, that feels
know how
like
it
she
happened.
just. Nah, no, I know. Nah, I don't know what 82 Love feels like.
He dropped it. He was like, I'm about to drop this. He's about to drop this.
He
up
ain't
inside
putting in no work. I
He-
guarantee
he's
you
like-
that.
you. He was like, I'm gonna drop this inside you.
Now, wherever he was sitting was where he was. He was probably asleep. He probably didn't even know. That's why it's a shock to him. He was like, "Wait, what? What happened?"
He was like, I'm about to drop this thing all up inside you. Here you go.
Nah,
That man was like, oh, you need your rent paid?
old people can't talk
that's
like
what he
that.
said.
Back to the list. Back to the list. You're getting off topic. All right, my what I say? I got an honorable mention, and it's very honorable. This rapper could have made the top 5. This rapper could have made the top 3. But there's one thing holding him back from making it on my list. And that's because he's white. Not because I don't like white people. Love white people. No problems with none of them. The thing is, hip hop, I ain't gonna put no white hip hop artist before the black. You ain't going against culture. You can't be a culture vulture. And he wasn't dabbling in rap tough like that. Like he had a little hit and then he got out of there. And if you don't know who I'm talking about,
Better not
I'm
say
talking
it.
about Mark Wahlberg, movie star, out of this world, still making hits after he did Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Good Vibrations, had a whole album. You could say it's not rap if you want to, but it was rap and they was buying it. And he branched off and became one of the biggest actors in our time.
He was a Calvin Klein model too.
Leave it up to you to bring up the man in his drawers. I'm talking rappers turn actors. I ain't talking about dudes in they underwear.
I mean,
but if you say so. Wait. You were gonna say you can't mention Marky Mark without that underwear ad.
Why not? I mean, shit. He had a Calvin Klein. I mean, like he was.
Okay.
He wasn't even show. It was just. Never mind. Forget it. I'm done.
No, you're fine. Speak your truth. Pride Month, baby. Pride Month. Do your thing. All right. So Marky Mark, like I said, he could have been top 3.
He could have been top 3. He got movies. But he's but it's like a one-hit wonder type of ish with that.
I don't know if it's one-hit wonder. I think his whole album.
I'm going to go with one-hit wonder.
Nah, he had another rap. I can't think of what it was, but it was around the same time.
He
probably went platinum. The Funky Bunch.
No, because he was riding on
New Kids on the Block.
He was that was his brother. So that's the only reason why he was able to put that one-hit wonder out.
That ain't the only reason why.
Tell me why.
He had the Good Vibrations. He had his shirt off. He was dancing.
He had the Calvin Klein.
I wasn't. I'm a Mark Wahlberg fan, not a Marky Mark fan, my guy. But I can't. If you were going by definition of rapper turned actor, he fits.
I mean, he fits. He fits that category.
Honorable mention on my list. Okay, so I'll do my number 5. I'll do my number 5. Rapper turned actor. Yeah. Ooh, that might cause a controversy. I'm going to go. Oh, it might have been Ice-T. It might have been. Had to pivot. I'm gonna go Ice Cube. Safe pick. It's a good number 5. He had a string of hits. It's not some of the best movies in the world, but there was a lot of movies. And during his time, he was actually putting his movies in the movie theater. When rappers were putting their movies in the bootleg section or the Walmart $5 bin or direct to DVD or even direct to VHS back in the day, Ice Cube's movies were going to the movie theaters. We got Fridays. We got Are We There Yet? All that bullshit. What's the one with him and Mike Epps?
Friday. Or no, All About the Benjamins.
All About the Benjamins. Hood classic. All About the Benjamins. Funny as shit to me.
No, that was Ice Cube. That was Dr. Dre.
That was Dr. Dre. All right. Okay. So give me your number 4.
The GOAT. Greatest
GOAT.
all time. Greatest all time. LL.
I know where you're going. LL Cool. That is good. I like it.
Bells.
All right. Go into the resume.
House. We got In the House.
In the House, slept on TV show.
Slept on TV show.
There was actually another show called In the House that was supposed to come before that. In the House on NBC. It was a spinoff of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Don Cheadle's character Ice Tray. They even shot a pilot for it, but it did not get picked up. But the show was called In the House. They went a different direction. Right, LL, Mr. Ladies love him, and the rest is history. Alfonso Ribeiro, the girl who's a crackhead now. What's her name? Mia Campbell.
Yeah.
Maya Campbell. Who else was on that show?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Little black kid with glasses.
Yeah, little black kid with glasses. I forgot his name. Who else on that? Was shit. Oh no, we got SWAT. SWAT.
The movie SWAT. I got you.
SWAT. The movie.
All right.
SWAT. We got I'm God. Remember what was
In
that?
Too Deep.
In Too Deep.
You ain't a cop. You ain't a cop, Jay Reed.
You ain't a cop.
Let's see. Yeah.
That's what
Can't
we
go
have.
wrong with LL. 15 years on NCIS.
15 years.
He got a gig and he ain't leaving it. He's comfortable. Mrs. Smith is comfortable being wherever she's at. She ain't trying to move. They don't like him gone on the weekends. NCIS, Monday through Friday tapings, Monday through Thursday, probably. They know where they're going to be at on a terrible show that if I'm a betting man, I'd say you watch.
No.
Because it's on CBS. It's for old people.
Nope.
And what we've established is my man is washed up.
Nope.
15 years. That's crazy. People don't even remember he was a rapper.
What?
Last hit was probably Fatty Girl.
No rapper could rap quite like I can. I'll take.
No, I'm saying last hit, Fatty Girl. That was what, like 2000. That was when FUBU was out. So
Yeah.
in it.
Or even with the Boyz II Men.
Oh yeah, but that was 95. Like, all right.
I lay back in the cut with a cut. That's with a crush. That's a trip. Okay.
My number 4. Get a little wild. My list is crazy. You going standard list. I'm going off the grid. I'm gonna go with Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, number 4. TV shows, star. Movies, star. She's got an action show. She's the Equalizer. She does her own stunts, maybe.
Cover girl.
She's the fucking cover girl. She's hosted. She's directed. She's produced. She sings. She's an all-around talent. Queen Latifah. All the way back. You got Living Single. You got House Party 2. Set It Off.
Damn. Keep going.
Nigga, keep going. The Equalizer. Nigga, Chicago. What? Queen Latifah. Oh, just what is it? The basketball movie with Common, Just Right, or some shit like that.
Right, Mr. Right.
She got
Mr. Right.
Nah, Just Right. Just Right, I think it was. And then you got the Jimmy Fallon. She got Taxi. She got all kinds of movies. She got white people movies. She's got black people movies. She's got white shows. She's got black shows. She's got old people shows. Again, she's the Equalizer. Do you know who the Equalizer is for men? Do you know who plays the Equalizer for men? Denzel Washington. They said we need a woman who's going to be on the show. Who do we go to?
The Queen
Latifah. Number 4 on my list.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Who you calling a bitch?
I don't know. I think my list is killing your list right now. I think I'm off the grid.
Ooh. I got
number 3.
Number 3. Black Tie. Tyrese. Don't do. Yep. What? Black Tie. Mr. Coca-Cola Smile. Tyrese. He's a rapper. He's a singer.
Is he a rapper?
Yes.
Is he a rapper? If
yes.
Nobody bought the Black Tie album, is he a rapper? No, he's somebody playing. He's somebody playing. Nobody bought Tyrese at that point in time. I don't know, bro. You are
was together.
You are reaching.
He was together.
And he's not even a good actor.
He is a good actor.
Stop it.
Baby Boy.
I don't know. My list
Good
is
actor.
eating your list up. You ain't even getting rappers. So many rappers to choose from. You fucking pick Tyrese.
Black Tie.
The disrespect of all the fucking rappers turned actors. You
Black
went Tyrese.
Tie.
Miss Marty Pan said that Chris Brown is a rapper.
He can't be. He got rapper tendencies.
Briss Brown.
You got rapper tendencies, Miss Marty
Nah,
Pan.
bro. We ain't even go down your little resume with your terrible.
But we got
choice.
Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
We got.
Tell me about the rap career a little more.
Black Tie.
What song did Black Tie have?
Black Tie. He's a rapper turned singer.
Give me a song.
Do I gotta look it up? Do I gotta look up a Black Tie song?
If you gotta look it up, then he ain't a rapper.
I mean, yeah.
Everybody's saying you off on this, man. See, I knew your list was gonna be shit. I knew it. It's that Black Tie. You put. I hit you with Queen Latifah.
You hit me with Queen Latifah. I mean,
you come back with Black Tie.
I can't change it. I ain't gonna change
You
it.
can't walk down the street and say, y'all know who Black Tie is. Anybody.
They're gonna be like Tyrese. They're gonna be like
Genuine fan.
They're gonna be like Jody.
Nah, that's trash, bro. That's a terrible move. That's terrible. You messed up.
Like Jody.
Your list is compromised.
And the thing is, hold on.
Name a song.
What?
Black Tie.
I'm gonna give you a Tyrese song. I'm gonna give you a Black Tie song.
All right.
Would you be sweet lover?
That's a song, buddy. You're singing.
All
right, you're done. Next, we're not even gonna go over that one. That one's terrible. God damn, bro.
Okay.
That's awful. That's a terrible job.
Okay, go ahead.
I am not impressed.
Show number 3.
My number 3. I am going to go with We're just saying acting. I didn't want to have to pull this one this early, but I will. I'm gonna go Donald Glover. Childish Gambino. He was Lando Calrissian. He's earned from the hit show Atlanta. He's a actor, rapper, writer, comic, musician, director, producer. My man's resume is thick. He's a real rapper. People know his music. Childish Gambino. Real name. No black ties over here. What say you? I know you're not a fan. You never even watched Atlanta, which is crazy.
I couldn't get into Atlanta like I wanted to get into.
I know it wasn't on. It didn't come on CBS at 9:00, brother. I got you.
10:00. Oh no, 9:00. News comes on.
Nah, 9:00 is your CBS time. That's old folks' hour. 8:00, 9:00, you get your CSI, your NCIS, your Survivor, old head night, old head Thursday. That's what I call it,
brother.
All right, so my list is clearly killing your list. Your number 3 was Black Tie's greatest rapper turned actor ever. Who's your number 2?
T.I. I got T.I.
Clifford Harris.
Say something.
I'm just gonna see where you're gonna go with this. You're gonna go ATL.
I'm gonna go ATL.
And then where are you going? Ant-Man? Like you're gonna go extra in Ant-Man?
I gotta get the other movies he was in, but ATL.
If you gotta get him, you ain't got him.
No, I ain't.
If you gotta get him, you ain't got him.
We ain't gonna do that.
All right, people are murdering your Black Tie at number 3. That's wild.
Look, we ain't gonna do that.
As the New Yorkers would say, we ain't jacking that. I hope I use that right.
No, we ain't gonna do that. We got ATL.
If you gotta look, that
we got Takers.
What? he was an extra.
He
I think it
was
might have been
not an
uncredited.
extra in
They
Taker.
might have not even given him a name on that. What was his name on
Takers.
Takers?
Huh?
Huh?
I think his name.
If you got to get a list, you ain't got a list.
Look here, brother.
T.I. number 2, best rapper. Oh, rapper turned actor.
Turn actor. I mean, and then also, hold on, wait. He's doing stand-up comedy too. Don't do that.
They ain't got shit to do with acting. We doing rapper turned actor.
You just threw that on Childish Gambino.
Oh no, I threw it on after I said his accomplishments as an actor.
He can't be. So he can't be a comedic.
Childish Gambino was in Community. He was in Atlanta. He's everywhere. He's all over your TV.
So is T.I. T.I. is in everywhere. T.I. is everywhere.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Okay, here's where you went wrong. If I was gonna say T.I. for you, because you don't have a list, you don't have his accolades, so you don't know. You just said his name. T.I. is a reality show star.
Yeah.
Bigger than his acting career, my guy. That after Atlanta, it didn't really take ATL. It didn't really take off like he thought it would.
He was also in.
You're reaching.
I am reaching. He was also in American Gangster.
Come on, man. He definitely didn't have a name on American Gangster. That nigga was like light skinned dude 3, the 4th cousin.
Played baseball.
He played baseball. Yo, Miss Party Pants is killing you, bro. She's like, your list is terrible. Like you are discrediting.
You know what? I should have went Drake.
You should have went. Is it your list, or do you not know what you're doing?
I could have pulled Drake Degrassi.
Over who? How about Black Tie, nigga? How about Black Tie? All right,
King of the Light.
My number two is gonna be Tupac. It's gonna be Tupac. One of the first rapper turned actor stars.
Right.
You got my list. The reason he can't be number 1 is because we just didn't get to see enough. And then some of the last movies, like Gridlock, wasn't good. I did like the other movie when he died. What was the other movie with the white guy, Eli Roth or whatever his name is?
It was.
And they're drug addicts trying to get into rehab.
The fuck was that movie?
It's all good. We're fine. I'm good. Juice, Poetic Justice. We there. It's Tupac. Number 2. Give me your terrible number 1 because your list is terrible. And if you have Black Tie, number 3. And who was number 2? I already forgot. T.I. Greatest rapper turned actor.
T.I. was number 2.
Clifford Harris.
Clifford Harris was number 2. My list is shit. Just to let you know.
Go ahead and say Exhibit. I wasn't
going to say Exhibit.
X to the Z.
I was going to say Ludacris.
You could have. You love some supporting characters. You love the fuck out of supporting characters.
Because you know what? Let's you know what happened?
Make your point for Luda.
No. Let me
hold on, Miss Smarty Pants. I got you. Make your point for Luda.
No. Let me just say what happened. Okay. You asked me a transition, and you didn't give me specifics on a transition. And then you were like, whoa, on the transition. I said, are we going to talk businessmen or are we talking all the way around?
Where was Tyrese on this businessman list?
This was my last minute.
So you just grabbed him out of nowhere. You were like, let me think.
I was thinking. Because I have my top 5 moguls.
Let me show you. All right, you're done. Your list is terrible. Make your case for Luda, number 1. Make it. Come on.
I mean, it was just Fast and Furious.
That's it. That's all you got.
That's all I got.
Over all your people, except for Ice-T, you could have put Bow Wow over all of them.
Why?
Bow Wow has starred in movies. Top billing. Luda ain't never starred in no movie.
Black Tie started.
Shut up. Shut up. He's a singer. I'm not letting you off the hook. If you wanted to go singers turn actor, you might have been on to something, even though Tyrese can't act. All right, number one on who should be on everybody's list is the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. He's one of the biggest actors of all time. No rapper turn actor, just regular actor, biggest actor of all time. He's what, the top grossing actor of all time, and he was nowhere to be found on your list.
I mean, because look, man, I told you what happened.
No. You
told you what happened.
You're done. Will Smith, actor on movies, actor on TV, reality TV,
I think
YouTube channels, habitual slapper. Will Smith.
This was probably my worst list ever.
No, your basketball one was pretty bad too, but this was horrible. Your basketball movies and all your basketball takes and whatever we were just talking about.
You know what? This was my worst list ever. Okay.
You got a streak going. Why you got a bad list, man? Here, okay, so we'll do. I'll help you out. We'll do your list. You want to do the transformations, top 5 rapper transformations? Who's doing it the most? Who's the biggest? Who's done the most after rap? Who's changed the trajectory of their career? They've left music alone. They've done something else, and they've blossomed in it. We'll do. I could do top 5 with that. We could do it. Go ahead. You want me to hit you with a? I could do a. Let me see. You want to do top 5? You want to do top 10? I'll do an honorable mention. I'll do 5
right now.
I'll do an honorable mention because I know you don't got one.
I don't have.
You barely got it. All right. Honorable mention.
Go ahead. Go with your honorable mention.
Honorable mention. I'm going to.
First.
That's fine. I'll go first. I'll go last. Doesn't matter. I'm that guy. I'm gonna go Nick Cannon. Honorable mention. Rapper, actor, radio host, television host, game show host, podcast host, overall businessman. My man is putting productions out. He's also having kids all over the world with all kinds of light skin and white women. Nick Cannon, you are my honorable mention.
That's crazy.
All right, that's my honorable mention. You want me to go 5 too? I go 5.
Go 5. Go 5.
Go 5. I got this. We do this over here. Number 5. I'm gonna go. We'll do Master P. Rapper.
Hold on, wait. Before you start. I don't know if you can see that.
Is he on your list? You need me to take him off? Nah. Rapper, actor, businessman, producer. Was on the Forbes list. Father of Romeo. Brother of Silk the Shocker. Mia ex-homie.
Okay.
Put out records every week.
Okay.
Just string of records in the 90s. Old nigga radio was his. He ran it. He made him say, he played basketball for the Raptors.
Okay.
The lieutenant of the team.
I mean, I would say he's a godfather. I would say
That's my number 5. That's my number 5.
He's the one that started that shit. That's why I got
the mogul shit. That rapper mogul shit. Master P.
Yes, that's who started that shit. That's why I threw him at 5, because he's the godfather, the motherfucker that sat at the head of the table and gave game to these other motherfuckers for the come ups. So that's why I had him at 5.
He's talking big bank.
You talking big bank, big bank. Man. Okay, so
that was your 5. So wait, you want to go 4? You can go 4.
I'll go 4. I mean, just for honorable mention, I'm gonna say E40.
No, you got an honorable mention or not?
I put him at 4. But I'm saying this is me.
Then why are you saying honorable mention?
I threw him in there because 4.
Is he 4 or honorable mention?
Four.
He
He's
said both.
4. I'm just saying I threw him in there at 4 because of the fact that he gets overlooked in so many motherfucking ways. They kicked him out the arena. So food and beverage. We got
Food and beverage. You got the Earl
we got
Stevens wine. You got
got
the
Earl,
goon
the
with a spoon.
Goon with a spoon. We got Mr. Flamboyant.
You
We
should have some
got
money in Carlos Rossi somewhere.
somewhere down the line. He has a whole bunch of cognacs. The Landry, that's what it is Landry. So I threw him in there at number 4 for that
That's
reason.
a good pick.
E40.
That's a good pick. You really, I heard you say honorable mention, but we,
I mean, well, you heard me say that because it's honorable. Not that,
Oh, you were calling him the honorable E40? Is he a judge? What are we talking about?
He's a judge.
Judge Earl Stevens.
Judge Earl Stevens.
All right. What do I got? 4? Number 4, I'm gonna hit you. So I went Nick Cannon honorable mention, and I hit you with Master P. Number 4, we're gonna go. We'll do Drake. We'll do Drake. We'll do Drake. Drake's huge. Rapper, turned singer, turned actor, turned host, turned meme king, turned Toronto royalty, turned businessman. Drake is making that money. And when rap is done, he will have a bunch of, he's what, the ambassador of the Raptors?
The ambassador.
He's got his hands in all kinds of pots. So once rap is over, and I hope it's soon because these last 3 albums have been ass.
Wait,
so I'm hoping
you were bumping the Drake brunch on your way to brunch.
Nah, not Drake. Nah, I ain't bumped Drake like that in a minute. Like he had the one with the baby, the pregnant women on the thing. Certified Lover Boy, that was mid. And then he had the he had the discotheque one, the trance music shit. That was ass. And then Scorpion was terrible to me. And wasn't that like 2? That was 2 discs. It was way too much. Wasn't good. Nothing good about it. But Drake, he can retire from rap right now, and he's gonna make money in a whole bunch of different ways. He's got the charisma, man. He's got that light skin magic. People want to give him money. That's my number 4.
That's your number 4.
He's getting money.
Get. I get money.
All right, here. This is where you're about to stumble because I know you.
I'm not about to stumble.
Number 3. Number 3, rapper transformation. You left rap. You're getting money in a whole bunch of different lanes. This is just a hard reset for anybody who's new. Getting money in different ways. How you getting money? Your number 3. Who you got?
Curtis Jackson, Mr. Stars, Mr. Vitamin Water, Mr. BMF, Mr. Power, Mr.
Why does it sound like you about to say Mr. Sexy, man? What the fuck?
Really?
Calling that man Mr. Mr. Big Stuff.
Mr. Go Shorty, it's your birthday.
All right.
That's what
I like that. I like that. I like that so much. I had him as my number 3.
Oh, shit.
Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. Put Stars on the map. Nobody cared about Stars until he put his terrible shows on that are mid. They're all mid. We just watch them because they're black and they got some people that we like on the show. This is my list, not yours. They're not good shows. They're mid. We watch them. They're terribly written. And then now he's leaving. He's leaving Stars and going to Fox. And he'll have some terrible shows on Fox because you can't even cuss on Fox. So it's going to be worse. But other than that, 50 Cent knows how to get money. Great businessman. Rapper.
That one show on ABC with the lawyer.
Yeah. About being getting free or something.
Yeah.
Great show. But he's got a development deal with Fox now. And I don't know what he can possibly put out on Fox that's going to be as good as the shit on Stars. Just because the shit on Stars, you can cuss. So we'll see.
And they cussing, they be fucking.
There you go. Sometimes. Not the people you want to see, though.
Not the people you want to see.
Not the people you want to see. It'll always be the people you really don't want to see.
You really don't want to get involved with.
Nah, it's like, I mean, I can let it go once, but goddamn, the same person every time. It's you.
Every time.
It's always you. Where's Diana at? Where's Lauren at? Where's Effie at?
Where's Effie at?
Why is it always Drew?
Why? Hey, you can throw Mary in there. Why?
Oh man, Drew. Again.
Come on, Mary.
You know what? For the sake of this list, I'm gonna change it. I'm taking my 50 Cent off because too much Drew. Not that I have a problem with it. I just want a different list. I'm gonna take off Drew and I'm gonna put. How should I do that? I might mess up the list. We'll leave it. Go ahead. Number two.
I threw him in here at number 2 because of he's Mr. Checkers. He's Mr. King of the All Flats, Rick Ross.
That's what you call him, Mr. King of the All Flats.
Mr. King of the All Flats.
Mr. King of the All Flats.
All Flats. I like my wings lemon pepper.
Okay, DJ Envious.
It's envious.
Oh. All right, Rick getting money. I don't know if he's number 2 on the list. I mean, he's making some great investments and everything, and I could see him being on a list. I can't see him being number 2 on the list, but it's
my
list. He owns Checkers and Wingstop. So
Wingstops.
Way to go, Rick. All right, my number 2 is a household name. He's so Ooh, I should have did it. I should have changed Curtis. Should have took him out. I got a tie for number 2.
Don't do it. You better not take
my number 2. It's a tie.
You better not take it.
One of my number 2, the first number 2, is known all around the world. He's become a household name. Everybody loves him. He can do no wrong. People used to be scared of him. Now they embrace him. He's become so comfortable that the man can walk around in the silliest of silly clothes, and it's just accepted. That's how he rolls. That would be Mr. Calvin Brodus, aka Snoop Doggy Dog, aka Snoop Dogg,
That's
aka
crazy.
Snoop
Okay.
Lion, aka Snoopy. He's rapper turned TV guy, turned movie star, turned host, turned game show host, turned hanging out with Martha Stewart, sexy ass, turned. Have you seen Martha Stewart lately, Nick? I don't know what.
That was airbrush.
I don't. Boy,
That was
Martha
airbrush.
Stewart, she's like 82.
That was airbrush. Gotta be
And
airbrush.
we was talking about you got Robert De Niro, and then you got Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart is
in the 2 crazy.
Martha Stewart. They both 82. Martha Stewart is eating the right foods and vegetables and fruits.
She probably
and
vegan.
all that good stuff. Man. They say white people age like milk, but I don't know. Martha Stewart, she did time. She hangs out with Snoop.
She hangs out with Snoop.
They hang tough too. Snoop he's a spokesperson. He's on all the commercials. He's the goddamn president of Death Row now. Like everything about Snoop knows how to get money. And that was my 2A, and my 2B is Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre Beats by Dre. He did a little acting. I mean, everything after the wash was kind of a rap, but hey, you can't knock the business hustle. He didn't need to put out records. He's like, I'm gonna produce every 20 years and I make magic happen.
So
he has a stable of artists who come from his tree, fruits of his labor, and now they are some of the best rappers we've ever seen. He's been doing it since the mid 80s. killing the game.
So
My guy.
you took my number one.
I didn't take your number one. I took
Yeah,
my number two. I took my 2A and my 2B.
Well,
Snoop and Dre
I had Snoop
back
at one.
together again.
They actually are coming out with another album.
Sure they are. Don't believe anything whenever Dr. Dre tells you he's coming out with an album. Nigga.
So did you also know, because the grandbaby be over here. Did you know?
Grandbaby. You're not old. Huh? You're not old. Remember, not washed up. You got grandbaby. All right.
Stop it. So Snoop has a cartoon. It's called Doggyland on YouTube.
I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Snoop's for the kids. Snoop's for everybody.
Snoop is for everybody now.
He's a character. Like, he's not even a person. Snoop is a character.
He is a character. And he said what happened was, because I was watching him on another podcast, he was saying that he soaked up a lot of game from
Master P.
No. I mean, Master P, Shaq, Magic.
Shaq's a character too.
Yeah. They laced him. They laced him. He said they gave him the blueprint and he just ran with him. That man has
all right. Blueprint your ass a number one, my guy.
I mean, that was Snoop was my number one. I mean, I could always
like him and Martha. And Martha Stewart was a model, and she's a model now, 82-year-old model, showing them yeeks, nigga. All right, go ahead.
I mean, Snoop was my number two. I mean, I could just throw somebody.
Nah, do your number one. No. If Snoop was your number one, if he was your number one, you ain't gonna take out your number one.
No, Snoop was my number one. You took him.
All right. Okay, my bad. All right. Well, we celebrated Snoop. Shout out to Snoop.
Yeah.
We love Snoop. Who doesn't love Snoop? Now, my number one, Mr. S. Carter, Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. Makes so much money that black people now think he's selling us out. Like, that's a real thing. You were saying Jay-Z's in with the kid. Nah, Jay-Z's so rich that he's in the rooms with the people that make the decisions about black people's lives. That's how rich he is. And we can't get in those rooms, so we don't know what's really going on in that. And he makes so much money that you wouldn't believe that he's in there doing the right things. Like, they give him so much money that you can't believe that he's really doing the right things for us. But that's how rich he is. Jay-Z's so rich, we don't even know his business dealings. Like, it ain't records no more. It ain't Rockefeller. Like, he's Rock Nation. It's Rock Nation. So he's got Rock Nation. He has that whole umbrella. He's got all the hottest artists are under his umbrella in some way, shape, or form. He's got touring, all that shit. He's a partner with Live Nation who runs touring. Jay-Z he's in with the NFL. Big daddy of them all. He's in the rooms we can't get in. He's making decisions. He's talking for black people. And a lot of the things we didn't like that came out of the room that Jay-Z was in, and now we don't really trust him. But
we don't trust the guy.
Again, you can't have a number one on your list without Jay-Z because Jay-Z is the billionaire. Like, he is hip hop. Now, we've left out some people, some honorable mentions, Diddy and other people and whatnot. But I mean, my list is my list, and I'm my list is. I'm good with my list. I'm good with both my lists. I think I did work in here.
Yeah, I didn't do work on
I did so much work. I carried your list. Put that backpack on. Put your little list in my backpack. Carried it across the.
I told you. That's right. That my actor list wasn't the best of list.
I mean, it happens.
You have to admit when you're wrong sometimes.
Nah, I need you to. That's all I need.
Shit.
Just admit when you're wrong all the time.
I'm wrong
every time.
That my shit wasn't up to par. And I did say Ray J. Check his shit. Check his shit.
Ray J gets money.
Ray J
gets a rapper. Money. Not a rapper.
He's a singer.
Okay, this ain't the singer turn transformation list. This is the rapper transformation list.
I mean, I'm just saying, Ray J gets money. Scooty bikes. Raycons.
Nah, that ain't. Yeah, the Raycons is where the money's at.
Yeah, that Raycons is where the money's
at. A little bit with the Scooty bikes, but this was an interesting show. Some of it was good. All the parts with me talking, great. You talking, I don't know. Some little set parts sometimes, but we out here to get better. Both teams played hard. This is the Racing Thought Podcast, episode number 40. 3. All I need you to do if you listen this far, which I can't believe, listen to Air Show's bullshit. Go ahead and drop a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification because we've been gone so long that it doesn't even send out a notification when we go live. And you want to see this shit. Hold on.
Blessed.
BR Vegan said your ass couldn't admit the NBA young boy or the young dudes is not listening to Jay-Z no more. He's just not relevant to them, which is, I mean, it happens. It happens. It happens. The generation before us will tell you Dougie Fresh was great because he was the only one with videos out. There was the Rakim generation. I think that was just in front of us, but you know. Wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you rate us and review us. Give us 5 stars because that's helpful, and this is a helpful month. I think June is the national month of helping people.
I like it.
And Pride Month, but also helping people. I just made that up. Yeah, I think so. You haven't seen what's going on in Targets. You don't know what's going on. Yeah, people acting crazy. But we don't do that here. We're accepting of all people over here at the Recent Thoughts Podcast.
We love to love.
I would like to say we'll be back next week. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Are you saying that you pretty much can say that and you guarantee?
I believe it in my heart. We'll see where it goes from there.
I love it.
Again, episode 43. Make sure you rate us, review us, give us 5 stars, not 4 stars. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Help us out. We'll help you out. Everybody keep showing love. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Good night.